Hi everybody, this is Alina Joy DeVois from GoodOldDaysFarm.com, and in my previous two videos I showed you how I set up our family's entire homeschool year, all the lesson plans for all the children for the whole year in under 5 minutes. Crazy fast. I loved it. And I did that using Illuminations from Bright Ideas Press. And then in the other video I did, I showed you how I just tweaked the schedule a little bit just to better suit our family. Now, what I want to do in this video is walk you through actually using Illuminations, because Illuminations is everything. It's your whole homeschool curriculum. It's all the subjects. You have to add math in, and then you can add your electives in, but it's everything. There's so much literature. It's just so thorough, and it's wonderful. But it takes a few minutes to kind of. It took me a while to get my bearings and just not be overwhelmed. So just because there is so much, and it's a fabulous program, and it just kind of took me a minute. I kind of felt like I was thrown into the ocean, and I just had to kind of come up for water and learn to swim a little bit. But I'm going to walk you through it to make it really easy for you. Now, this right here, there's this button that says View Curriculum. So we're going to click on that, and it brings up this screen. Now we are going to, let me show you. We'll click on Browse by Date first. Now this window is going to come up. Just click Allow, and this brings you. It takes you to whichever week you're in. So let's just click on week 1, and we're going to click Allow, and then it's going to give you all the subjects. So let's click on Copywork and Allow. It's just going to take you to the Copywork section for that week. So that works. And that's how you can find what you're doing in each subject each week. But I don't use that method very often. I go to the Browse by Subject, and this is the screen I'm most familiar with. So let's just take it. Really, my best advice for learning to use Illuminations is to take it slowly and use just do one subject at a time. So if you're trying to plan out your whole year and you're trying to familiarize yourself with Illuminations, just kind of slow down and let's just look at one subject at a time. So let's look at Copywork first. That's what we were looking at a minute ago. So we're just going to click on Copywork. We're going to click the italics. And now here you can see here is the whole year's worth of Copywork selections. So we're going to click on week 1, and then it gives 3 selections. And during week 1, my students can choose out of these 3, or I can pick for them, and this is what they're going to be working on for Copywork. And then the following week, there's the next 3 selections, and for week 3. And so Copywork, that's easy. So we've taken care of that. So I'm just going to close that, and then I'm going to go back to Browse by Subject. Now let's look at vocabulary. Let's work on that. We're doing English from the root. So we're going to click on that, click Allow. And it's the same thing. We're going to click on weeks 1 and 2. And it just has the lesson plans right there. And here's week 2, and it gives you, it tells you what to read to be ready, and what the activities are. Now, a lot of this information is also going to be right in the scheduler, but this is just a little extra information for you. So let's close that. Now let's go back to Browse by Subject, and let's click on Bible. I'm going to show you this. Click Allow. Here we go. I'm just going to, these are regular PDFs. So here's a little bit of introductory information and some information about Bible journaling. And then here's the schedule. Now this is in the scheduler, but if you want to have it all in one place to print off, there it is. And then you can just click through and you can see you have the whole year's worth of schedule for that subject. Let's look at geography. So we're going to pick this. Click Allow. Now let's look at quarter 1. Now here you have kind of a few different things. You have the middle school. The middle school assignment is here, and the elementary assignment is here. So it says, for the middle schoolers, and the nice thing about Illuminations is that all the children can kind of work on the same stuff at the same time, and maybe the assignments might be a little different, but it's, they're all working together, and that's one of the things I love about it. So here it's saying copy page 240. Okay, 240 of what? Well, the Ultimate Geography and Timeline Guide. So you're going to turn to that book, copy page 240, and I guess that's going to be their copy work. And on day 1 and 2, you're going to read pages 23 to 42, and they're going to complete page 240 using atlases and encyclopedias. Now, if you have younger students, maybe grades 2, 3, 4, and you can just look at the assignments and decide which assignment fits which children, but they have this slightly easier assignment. They're going to read pages 23 to 42, which are the same as the older students read, and they're just going to discuss how to use the atlases and encyclopedias and find some of the answers. They may not do the whole assignment on page 240, but you can see this is just a modified version of the middle school assignment. And then you can just click through, and now we're on week 2 here, and it gives the assignments. And then week 3. Week 3 has more going on in week 3. So I'm just going to close that, and let's go back to Browse by Subject. Let's check out History. Allow that. Let's go to volumes 1 and 6, and here it's just a chart. It gives shows you what you're doing, and that's all in the schedule as well. Let's look at literature. Literature is a little bit more complicated. This is going to give us these are the family study guides, and let's say I want to look at the Book of Ruth. So I'm going to just click on that, click Allow, and this gives me Book of Ruth, and it gives me all the assignments that we're doing for that week. Week 1, day 1, you can see here. So just kind of flip through it. Just take a day at a time, take a subject at a time, and just kind of slow it down so that you don't feel overwhelmed. And I promise, I was feeling, when I saw how much, just the sheer volume of information in this program, I was feeling overwhelmed and thinking, what have I done? What did I just sign up for? And it really just took a little bit of clicking and looking around, and I'm giving you a tour. So it wasn't that long ago that I was feeling overwhelmed by it, and it's really actually easy once you just slow it down and look at one thing at a time. And look at that, my antivirus popped up. Sorry about that. So if you have questions, you can contact Bright Ideas Press. They have a fabulous customer service team, and feel free to give me some feedback. Let me know what you thought of Illuminations in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Bye.